Hey guys, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com. Super excited to be standing in front of one of our many 2015s. This is our 2015 GT Performance Pack with the 50th Anniversary Appearance Pack. Now guys, this is just gonna be my first quick impression of the car, along with the initial dyno numbers and track times of the GT. So be sure to look out for a detailed review coming your way very soon. Of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. But again, this is just so awesome, right? These things are finally here. I feel like we've seen this thing come a long way since last year. We've all seen the early renderings. We all heard the rumors. We saw the release in New York, and now it's finally here in our studio. And I, for one, couldn't be more pumped. So again, let's dive in head first. We'll give you a quick first impression of the car. Let's start with this appearance pack. Now again, the 50th Anniversary Pack does have this trademark grille here, throwing back to the early 60s Mustangs. Not a huge fan personally. I'm more of a fan of the fangs with the factory GT grille, but it works. It's very cool. Now that 50th Anniversary Pack also includes trim around the taillights and a nice badge on the deck lid panel, along with some other interior bits that I'll show you guys in a minute. But let's dive under the hood, because obviously that Coyote motor is back this year, with some nice little improvements from the Boss 302. Now again, the power outage so far, 435, 400 at the crank with this motor. Doesn't look terribly different under here from the S197s. Obviously some new plastic, and that air box looks to be about half the size of the S197. But overall, of course, we're gonna dive in, we're gonna throw some power at this thing, see what it can do. But let's head over to the side of the car. I'll show you guys some of those interior bits and talk a little bit more about those dyno numbers and track times. Of course, one of the big things with the Performance Pack, guys, these massive 6-piston calipers here, the Brembos, absolutely huge, biggest we've ever seen on a Mustang, and definitely my favorite part of the Performance Pack. Now again, guys, you can see the fastback lines here of the car. It really does look sleek and black in the shop, but we'll open it up a little bit. We'll take some of the take a look at some of the 50th anniversary interior stuff. You can see it's kind of embossed into the seats here. Very comfortable seats, I tell you, for not being a Recaro. These things really do grip you good. There's some great bolstering going on, and they're comfy as you know what. They're actually like sitting in a big lazy boy. But I think one of the biggest stories here, guys, with the 2015 is just the interior, man. Leaps and bounds above my S197 in just about every way. Totally refined, totally modern, and again, just a nice step forward. Now, so far the car drives great with the IRS, and again, I'll get into that more with our breakdown, but my initial impression of the car, it just rides much better than my S197. However, it doesn't do burnouts as good as my S197. This thing wheel hops like crazy. I mean, right off the truck, we did a nice big smoky burnout with the thing, and it wheel hopped quite a bit. So we'll fix that in the aftermarket, don't worry. But in the meantime, just giving you my thoughts on that. So that's it for the interior, guys. Again, much better than the S197, at least in my opinion. But let's get to the numbers you guys all want to hear, right? Dyno numbers and track times. Bone stock coming off the truck, this thing laid down 370 horsepower and 353 pound-feet of torque at the rear wheels. Now, my buddy Paul from Bama Performance was at the helm during those dyno runs, and him and his crew are already working on tunes for this thing, so be on the lookout for those very soon. As for those track times, well guys, we did have two GTs down at the track, both this black car along with our competition orange GT, and the best time of the night between those two cars was a 13.1 at 110 miles an hour. All right, guys, well, there you have it for my quick breakdown of the 2015 GT, my initial first impression, along with those dyno numbers and track times. Now, again, guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Be sure to keep an eye out for that detailed review coming your way very soon, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the link below if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're catching this somewhere else, just simply follow our YouTube channel, American Muscle Videos, and subscribe while you're there. Guys, this is gonna do it for now, but for all things 2015, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.